I'm thrilled to introduce to you Chris Nee, Michael Kooman, and Chris Dimond to tell you about their musical Finn.
Hello, I'm Michael Kooman. I'm the composer of Finn.
And I'm Chris Dimond. I'm the co-book writer and co-lyricist of Finn.
And I'm Chris Nee, also co-book and lyrics for Finn. And fun fact, we all started working together because of NAMT. I created a show called Doc McStuffins at Disney and was starting on my second Disney series called Vampirina. We needed songwriters. After seeing Michael and Chris's musical, The Noteworthy Life of Howard Barnes in the 2014 festival, two of my Disney executives came back and said we had to try out this team, Kooman and Dimond. The audition song that they wrote for Vampirina was perfect. We used it in the pilot episode, and Chris, Michael, and I went on to collaborate on 3 full series together. We figure we've done about 250 songs together, including an all-musical episode of Vamp, for which we were jointly nominated for an Emmy Award. Along the way, I won the Peabody Award, which Michael and Chris are making me say. I've been nominated for 20 Emmy Awards and I've won 3. They are also making me say that. But the guys knew that for all of the pinch me moments in my career, the truth was I missed the theater. So when they asked me if I wanted to partner with them to write a new musical, I said an enthusiastic yes. Together, we created Finn. It was commissioned by the Kennedy Center, the OG Kennedy Center. It's important to note, where it premiered just in the nick of time, closing on December 23rd, 2024.
So the story of Finn is about a shark named Finn who is growing up in a shark pack that is very stoic, very aggressive, and very gray. After meeting a fish who introduces him to a very colorful, vibrant, expressive world of fish, Finn realizes that deep inside he may actually be a fish. The show is about growing up and not feeling like you fit in. The show is about finding your chosen family. It is a show about standing up for who you are and what you believe in, even if you're really, really scared. In a time when marginalized voices are being attacked and silenced, the story of Finn may actually be more relevant than when we started writing it a couple of years ago. The 3 of us are obviously very passionate about stories for young people, and we believe that theater for young audiences is just as important as theater for adults. And so we decided to take our anxieties and fears growing up and sort of mold and shape them into a story that we wish we had when we were kids. And the result of that is Finn.
The Kennedy Center production was an overwhelming success, both critically and financially. It quickly earned back its budget and even turned a profit. The show was such a success that the Kennedy Center decided to tour the show both in 2026 and 2027. However, when the Trump administration launched its hostile takeover of the Kennedy Center, Finn became the first casualty, and our tour was unceremoniously canceled. That story went viral, and Finn quickly became something of a symbol for the resistance, with the theater community in particular rallying around the show, ultimately resulting in a starry concert presentation at the Town Hall produced by Seth Rudetsky's Stars in the House and directed by Chris Gattelli. We are hoping that you will join us in that resistance and help us get the message of this show to as many kids out there as possible who need to hear it now more than ever. We're thrilled to be able to share the show with you at this year's NAMT Festival. We've also got a couple of exciting announcements concerning this piece, as well as our next project that we're hoping we will be able to talk to you about by the time the festival rolls around. Thank you so much for listening, and we look forward to talking to you all further at the festival.